Crazy. Truly a blessing to be here. As I was just telling Mr. Goodell, who would have ever thought? You know, it's truly a blessing. Life is like what Coach Kubiak always says. Life is 90% fair, and the 10% you just got to roll with it. And I'm gonna roll with the 10%. Stay consistent, and here we are today. It was truly a team effort. You know, everybody's used to seeing Peyton go out there and throw for 45 points a game, but this year it was truly a team effort. We all had a percentage in this Super Bowl win. I mean, for me, I'm uncomfortable with comparisons. The game is the way it is because of the players that have come before us. The defense is like the Bears' defense, and all these great defenses. Those guys really put their back and their necks on the line for the game. So I'm very uncomfortable with comparisons. But the type of defense that we played this year has just been special. We spent a lot of time with each other. It's not really a 7-to-5 type thing. I got teammates that spend a couple of weeks at my house. It's truly a family environment, and I think that's where our success came from. I mean, the Super Bowl, the MVP is special, but the Super Bowl ring is something that I'll keep with me for the rest of my life. I'll be able to be with my brothers for, eternity. I'll be able to be with those guys for 100 years from now, and that's truly beautiful. I mean, as far as my situation coming up, we have Mr. Elway. He's played in the National Football League. He's one of the best GMs that there is. We're here today because of him, and I have people representing my situation as well. And it's going to be a peace. It's going to be a peaceful thing. I'm not really worried about it. That's another thing that the media tries to play up. But as for me, I'm just enjoying, being with my teammates, celebrating with those guys. That's where I want to be at right now.
I don't know if it was so much something that we found. I just think we kind of stayed true to what we were as a football team. I mean, we were a great defensive football team all year long, but I think Vaughn would be the first one to tell you that the group defensively, the coaches and the players knew that we needed to finish it off. We needed to do it one more time, and that's something that we talked about. But I think really our football team, we knew what we were, we knew what our identity was all year long, how we won games. We won a lot of close football games. We played very consistent defense. We considered ourselves a grinding type football team, and we got in another game like that yesterday and just hung in there and found a way to get it done. So, like I said, I think it was more about just holding true to who we were. I've known Vaughn since he was a very young man at Texas A&M. And, so proud of his path and how he's got to where he's at. The thing that people don't know, you see a great player like that play on a big stage and play a tremendous game like he did, but people don't see the work he put in to get there. And, Vaughn did not miss a football practice this year. Unless I sat him down there in training camp, make him take a rest day, he did not miss a practice. And I was telling his mom earlier today when we were talking about him, he loves to play. And as a football coach, there's a lot of talented players out there, but when you find those guys that just really love to play, he's become a mentor to a lot of young players on our football team. They look up to him, and his future is so bright, but I'm just very proud of him as a man. I know he's a great player, but I'm very proud of him as a man. No, I haven't looked too far ahead past today, but, I'll say this with Peyton. I'll just start off with him. The job he did this year to make his way back for our football team was the difference in us being a champion or not. I mean, what he had to go through physically was very difficult, and it was tough on him mentally, but him fighting the battle to get back, getting himself in position to lead our team again the last month, it says so much about him as a person. I mean, we all know what type of career he's had as a player, but as a person, it's been tremendous. Going to Brock, our football team was that way all year. Everybody contributed to us being here and getting this done. Brock had, a 7-week run as our starter. We won a lot of big football games during the course of that season. So, very proud of him. He's got a bright future, but we'll take it a day at a time. I think right now it's about reflecting on what's been done this past year, and it has been special, and I think we all need to enjoy it here right now. Oh, it's always a tremendous challenge. That's something that anytime you wear that title that following year, I mean, it makes it tough. But that's what this league's all about. And, our football team, our organization the Denver Broncos stand for success, and Mr. Bolin builds his football team, and John does it that way every year. So we'll get back to work. We're going to enjoy this for a little while, but we'll get back to work, and we plan on being right back in there competitive. It's a tough league. It's hard to win. But you just got to put into work and, surround yourself with great people, great players, great coaches, and go back and battle again. So I look forward to being a part of it again.